fact, I'm surprised there's not more damage.
How Graeme survived that, I don't know. Flaming miracle.
It's not out of the woods yet.
Enjoying the view? Proud of yourself, are we? You're supposed to be your mates.
Ashley, come away.
Your mates!
Look, I don't know what... I didn't mean to do all...
This isn't helping, love.
You should be locked up, you.
Let the police handle it. He's not going anywhere.
Mr. Peacock, I'm DC Redfern. Will it be possible to have a word?
That's who you should be talking to, him. David Platt.
I'll be interviewing Mr. Platt in due course. First, I'd like to go over your witness statement. Is there somewhere we can go?
How cute do you look?
You do realise he's a boy?
He's a baby.
Sorry, mate, your Auntie Becky doesn't do the whole style.
Hello? I'm sorry, I forgot that you were such a fashion guru. Don't ever dress like your Uncle Max. I took pity, right? But most girls, they ain't as nice as me.
Morning. Hi, sweetie.
Good night.
I'm flaming up, so feeling like this.
That's Becky's.
If you don't mind. Are you still okay to have Max?
Of course. I'm going to take him to playgroup. That should keep him entertained for a few hours.
Oh, you're the best. We'll be good. I'm back off to bed. Hold up, what about work? I gave this morning off. Top bloke, that one.
Go. Don't say it.
The damage? You know it's really worse than it looks. So you can send someone around today? Oh, that is amazing. Thank you so much. All right, okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Laptop and laptop charger.
Well, you're sorted?
You've not asked Grandad.
I am really not that stupid. I asked the Owen guy.
So Mum and Dad don't find out. Right, phone, check, phone charger, pens, college information, and notebook.
I cannot believe you are using a checklist.
OCD. Tragic, really.
No, some of us just like to be organised.
Oh, the cool kids are so gonna love it.
Right, I'm good to go. Rosie, I thought you said you was waiting in for the workmen.
Yes, and?
But you...
I am super hot. When my hunky builder shows, remember the job that he's checking out? I reckon 50% discount, bare minimum.
I am genuinely lost for words.
Right, I can get the logic. But what if some big, fat, sweaty perv turns up?
Duh, then it's triple points. As long as I have enough money left to buy my bag, who cares?
And who said feminism was dead? Look, Rosie, just don't let him palm you off with some dodgy wallpaper, okay? It has to match. Come on.
Yeah, well, thanks for letting us know. Take care. We are thinking of him. Bye, Tina.
How is he?
No change.
So, any idea what you thought you might fancy doing today?
No. Well, I've got a feeling you do.
Well, now you mention it, I thought we could go for a drive. Take our mind off things.
We are not going house hunting if that's what you're getting at.
Oh, come on. The shop's closed. Why not get away for a few hours?
Graeme is in hospital in case you've forgotten.
I know that, Ashley, and I'm as upset as you are. What has happened is just another tragedy for us in a long list of tragedies.
I'm just not in the mood for this.
I am sick and tired of picking up the pieces. What has happened to Graeme is just the icing on the cake. All we have here are bad memories. This isn't just about moving house for me, it's about escaping. It's from my mum. She's coming over.
Oh, great. That's all we need. Any money, she turns this one round on me. I'll teach for not insisting on a dedicated parking bay.
That is not how she talks.
It's how she thinks.
Yeah, my heart's bleeding. When can I have it? Oh, Greg, you're a star. Do you want cash or a cheque? Yeah, all right, silly question. I'll see you Wednesday then. All right, bye. Bye.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, don't be daft. How's David?
I was in bits. Hard to get 2 words out of her.
Well, I can always manage this place on my own, you know.
No, don't worry. Mum will call if I'm needed. So, what's new?
Well, you know that super duper coffee machine you were after? 900 all in.
900, but I thought you said 350.
Well, I managed to work a little bit of magic. The restaurant that I used to work at in Leeds is having a refit, and I managed to persuade Greg, the owner, that he needs new equipment so we can have his old one. Honestly, it's practically brand new, still under guarantee, mint condition.
Oh, well, if you're certain.
Well, I should be. I was the one who bought it. Honestly, it's a steal.
Okay, I trust you.
And if you won't mind approving this?
Tell me you're joking.
Well, you said you want to open with a bang.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to go nuclear and invite the whole planet.
Nick, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression.
Okay, and how much is left in the contingency fund?
Think I might be drinking it?
Oh, these are big numbers.
Oh, come on. We want it to be a night to remember. Don't go all cheap on me now. Can I take that as a yes?
Oh, must need my head examined.
Hey.
They look like they're having fun.
Yeah.
I quite like starting a business up.
Do I detect a hint of envy?
Oh, I miss the buzz, I suppose.
Well, you've not long since opened that place.
Not quite the same thing.
Okay, well, just don't let it get to you, okay?
Oh, don't fret. I'm going to start hitting the bottle again. Won't be over the likes of him. To be honest, he's the least of my worries.
Picturesque, and the locals very middle class, but so friendly.
Sounds perfect for you.
But what makes it for me is the Café Delicatessen opposite. Quintessentially French. Claire, you should see it. Bags of atmosphere. Not like this place. Honestly, Alain Delon would not look out of place in there.
Gosh, you're really embracing this.
Well, I've never believed in half measures, as you well know. Which brings me to the reason for my visit.
Sorry, Mum, I won't be a second. Hello? Oh, hi. Yes, I can talk.
Love the coffee?
No, thank you. I'm trying to cut down.
Okay. Let me talk to my husband and I'll get back to you. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, talk soon. Bye. I think we might just have found a buyer for the house.
Oh my goodness, that's wonderful.
Isn't it?
Any thoughts about where you might move to?
Not as yet. I've only just got Ashley on board.
Perhaps you need to spice up your sales pitch.
I'm not with you.
Location is everything, would you not agree?
Before you say it, Mum, we can't afford to buy your house.
Well, actually, I was thinking of somewhere further afield. Claire, Ned and I have discussed this. And we want you and Ashley to consider going into business with us. We want you to come to Brittany.
Miss McIntyre, I'm DC Redfern. I know this is a difficult time, but would it be possible to have a word?
I've already given a statement.
Which is why I need to speak to you.
There's nothing else to say.
You've made some very serious allegations.
They're not allegations, all right. Now, if you don't mind, I won't be left alone, please.
I'm afraid that isn't possible. Look, we can do this here or at the station. It's your choice.
I won't be long, babe. Make this quick.
I'll be there as soon as I can. And thank you for all your help. Bye. Oh, Graham's still critical, but stable.
Surprised the hospital gave you that information.
I just gave him a sob story. I said it were his brother in America.
Still got your wits about you then.
Thanks.
Never know how much you take. David? What is it?
Just everything's black. If I try and remember, that's all I see.
Give it time. You're still in shock.
Does everyone think I try to kill him?
It's not what others think. It's what you know. You taught me that.
That's it, Mum. I don't know anything. If it's all just a blur.
Then maybe we can fill in the gaps together.
How?
It might help if you told me about the fight in the pub.
It weren't a fight. It was just a stupid disagreement.
Well, it seemed a lot more than that.
Mum, don't even go there, right?
You were angry and upset when you took the car.
Well, not enough to run Graeme over. What do you think I am, some kind of a psycho? I had an accident. End of.
We both know it's not as simple as that.
I know I never meant to hurt Graeme. Whatever else I've forgotten, I know that in here.
I believe you.
There you go. You were saying?
David just drove straight at him. Didn't even try and stop.
So you're convinced it was deliberate?
He stole his grand's car. What else could it have been?
Okay. So, if what you're suggesting is true, could this be related to the incident in the Rover's return yesterday? I believe Mr. Platt and Mr. Proctor had an altercation.
Kicked off you.
And could you tell me what the fight was about?
Does it matter? A couple of weeks ago, David walked me home. He ended up at my flat and we got chatting some. I don't know. Things got out of hand.
In what way? Look, if you'd rather talk to a female officer...
No, you're right. I'd rather get it over and done with.
You sure?
Just ask your questions.
When you say it got out of hand...
He tried it on and he ended on top of me. But nothing happened. I mean, he didn't... Basically, he freaked me out.
When did you tell Graeme?
Not until a couple of days ago. He knew something was wrong.
How did he react when you told him?
Well, how do you think? You wanted to kill him.
Which is when they tussled in the pub?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Nothing. We thought we were over.
And David?
Obviously not.
What are you doing here?
Owen sent me. Well, don't look so happy, eh? Rescue your sister and this the treatment I get.
Oh, milk it, why don't you?
Do you want me or not?
Right, come in then.
So how is her? In bits. Everything's still a complete blank. And do you believe him? I believe the pain is in. The way David's feeling right now, he'd swap places with Graeme in a second.
Please, my heart bleeds for him.
I beg your pardon?
Forget it.
Hey, no, come on, Dave. If you've got something to say, say it.
Okay. I respect you, Gail, I do. And I'm all for this family loyalty. But listening to you go on about David's pain, I'm sorry, but you really need to wake up.
Excuse me, but I'm well aware of my son's shortcomings.
And that Graeme is half dead.
And David accepts the blame.
You mean the guilt?
Graham's his best friend. Why would he want to harm him?
I can think of a few reasons.
Are you referring to the squabble they had?
Squabble? Graeme wanted to kill David, and if me and Steve hadn't have stepped in, I don't know what would have happened. So trust me. Whatever you think you know, no. This is personal between them.
I have lost so much because of him. My dad. Mine for a while. And now maybe Graeme. See, people like David, you can't have a relationship with him. They infect. And the poison spreads to everyone and everything around you. Please, can I go now?
Sure. I've got plenty to be getting on with.
Okay.
Tina, that night, sure it didn't hurt you?
No more than usual.
Right, so what do you reckon?
It's hard to say. There's at least 3 days grafting here.
Right, just tell me how much it is.
Seems I was you for.
Yeah, right, more like 200.
And the funnies keep coming. 3.
250.
I'll meet you halfway. 325, and that's my final offer. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, done. Yeah, well, don't just stand there. Get a move on.
Well, touch wood. We'll be opening in 2 weeks' time.
Sounds tight.
There's nothing we can't handle.
Nick's all about the can-do attitude.
A man after my own heart.
Well, listen, we're after a chef if you'd be interested.
Definitely.
Cool. We'll talk next week.
Right. Until then. Hey.
Hey. Oh, someone looks pleased with himself.
Well, I'm a man in the man. What can I tell you?
Well, take that box then.
You two look like you're winning.
Oh, we're getting there. No thanks to this one.
Your lady's been knocking me into shape.
Oh, you won't be the first, mate.
She says I'm no good at the detail, but what can I tell you? I'm a big picture type of guy.
Right, well, speaking of that bigger picture, hadn't you better have a conversation with Carla?
Yes, boss. Wish me luck.
Just get it done.
Got them well trained.
Oh, don't you believe it?
You're really enjoying yourself, aren't you?
It's a job.
Yeah. It's okay to admit it.
Oh, yeah, we do work well together.
What's that for?
Understanding. Sorry I'm late. You won't believe the morning I've had. My stomach's doing that many flip-flops it could be on Britain's Got Talent.
In such circumstances, a phone call is normally deemed appropriate.
Seriously, Roy. I deserve a flaming medal, not the 3rd degree.
Oh, hi, baby.
How's he been?
He's been smashing. He's got a bit grotty in the last 10 minutes, though.
Well, that's because he's hungry. Sort that in a jiffy. You watch him go through that.
Excuse me, £1.20, please.
Come again? You expect us to pay for that?
But it is common practice when food is consumed on these premises.
What happened to free grub?
I'm afraid that perk applies to staff only.
All right, Ebenezer, stop trying to embarrass me. Take it off my wages.
I would, only given this morning's unauthorised absence, technically you haven't logged any hours this week.
Come again? You told me out morning off.
I wasn't aware of any such arrangement.
Yeah, well, I was sick.
You were hungover. Now apologise to Roy.
What, for throwing a sickie? At least I showed up.
Apologise to Roy.
Perhaps you should take the afternoon off.
Why not make it rest at week?
But be warned, if you should take that course of action, I will be forced to consider termination.
All right, Anna, keep your hair on.
Kai.
I'd be grateful if you left the premises.
With pleasure. Come on, love. Food's rubbish here anyway. And you know where you can put that?
Yeah, listen, Sarah, we are going as fast as we can. Well, much as I wish it otherwise, my staff aren't equipped with warp speed. Yes, I know what we agreed, and as I've already tried to explain, there are factors beyond my control, all right? Yeah, and... I'll have to call you back.
Hi.
And goodbye. Are you hard of hearing or something?
I want my money.
Oh, join the queue. Starts around the block. I'll bring a packed lunch if I were you.
You owe me 130,000 for my shares. I need it today.
Oh, so no pressure then.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I can see that. Face suits you.
Carla.
Are we done? Next time, make an appointment.
Don't worry, there won't be a next time.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it.
Got any gender preference?
Gender preference.
You know, male or female.
What are you on about?
For your new business partner. Actually, come to think about it, a woman might be better. You haven't had much luck when it comes to us guys. I'll see what I can rustle up.
You're bluffing.
Nah. Face don't suit me. Find my money, or I find you a new playmate. You got to the end of the day.
Be our baby. Mother and daughter working in perfect harmony. Ned will manage the cafe, while the delicatessen, our pièce de résistance, will be Ashley's sole domain. An artisan butcher selling the finest charcuterie.
Well, you certainly got it all worked out.
Look, I know it's a lot to take in and make sense of.
Well, that's just it, Mum. Nothing has ever made more sense.
Hiya. All right. What have I missed?
Okay, no more lies. What happened between you and Graeme?
What?
You heard your man.
I told you, it was just a mix-up between mates.
Is that why your so-called mate had to be dragged off you by Dev and Steve? David, I want the truth.
Fine, alright, have it your way. Do you remember the night that I walked Tina home from here?
A couple of weeks ago. Yeah, we'd both visited Joe's grave. We talked.
Over the bottle of wine.
What's that got to do with it?
When I got back to Tina's, she let me up.
Oh, I'm dreading this already.
We had a couple of cans, talked about stuff, and it was dead relaxed until... And I seriously don't know what I was thinking. I must have misread the signs or whatever, but I tried to kiss her. She went ballistic, it got weird, and I left.
And that's it?
Basically.
Yes or no?
Yes.
And am I right in assuming that Tina told Graeme, hence this fight?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I don't understand. All this animosity over a kiss?
No, not exactly. You see, Graeme has got it into his head that I tried to rape Tina, but I swear on Bethany's life it never even came close to that. Alright? You just gotta believe me, I am not that person. I admit it was wrong of me to make a move on Tina, but she's blown this all out of proportion.
I'm not finished with you.
And I'm really scared.
It's the police.
David Platt. I'm arresting you on suspicion of the attempted murder of Graeme Proctor.